How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now for today's video, there is a bit of new information that's come out for Cyberpunk 2077. So the German website nightcitylife.de has posted quite a bit of new information. They were lucky enough to get their hands on the game a little bit early, and since then they posted a bit of a breakdown of what they were able to play. So keep in mind that this has been translated and there have been translation errors in the past. So take some of this stuff with a grain of salt, but based off of all the information that we've gotten so far, none of it seems too crazy or far-fetched, so we should be good here. So we actually found out a bunch of information regarding like cyberware, different abilities, map markers and stuff, and I'm going to go over some of those different abilities for you guys into this video, and some of them sound like they're going to be pretty freaking cool. So small spoiler alert, if you guys don't want to know what the abilities are, then this video isn't for you. So to start us off, we have athletic abilities, which are Gladiator, reduces damage taken when blocking by 20%, Regeneration, slowly regenerates health in combat, Pack Mule, doubles carrying capacity, Invincible, increases maximum health by 10%, Superhero Landing, reduces your fall damage by 5%, Multitasker lets you shoot while sprinting, sliding, jumping at the same time, Transporter lets you shoot and sprint while carrying a body, and then Hard Mother Effer. At the start of a fight, armor and resistance are increased by 20% for 10 seconds. So those are some of your athletic abilities. Keep in mind, this isn't all of them. This is just the ones that we know of so far. And they look pretty cool. I mean, some of them are pretty basic, like the carry weight and the extra health and stuff. Standard perks that you would see in an RPG, but nothing too crazy there. And then we have just a couple crafting abilities. We have Master Gunsmith. It gives you a 5% chance of getting an additional prototype component as crafting material for every item made. R&D, the said skill that enables you to upgrade items to legendary quality level. And Crazy Science is a trait, a kind of master skill at the bottom of the talent tree, which increases the sale prices of your items by 25%. So the R&D one actually sounds pretty cool, and this is something that a lot of games don't let you do, and that's upgrade the quality of your items to a different level. I couldn't tell you how many times in a video game I found a cool item and I wish it was like epic status or legendary status or whatever the top tier quality was. So if this is true and you get to actually upgrade all of your weapons and items to like the top tier level, then that's going to be awesome, and that is definitely an ability that I'm going to want to invest in. And then we have some engineering abilities. We have Mech Looter. You can loot scrap from drones, robots, and mechs and have a 30% chance of finding weapon parts. Blast Shielding reduces your explosion damage taken by 10%. Shrapnel, which adds 20 additional damage to all previous Garnet effects. We have Grenadier, make the explosion radius of grenades visible to you. We have Reverse Engineering, which lets you take off weapon mods, and then you can't touch this, make yourself immune to the effects of your own grenades. So there's definitely going to be a lot of mixing and matching of different abilities and stuff between the athletic, crafting, engineering, and I honestly just can't wait. So the final bit of abilities that they mentioned is in regards to the Netrunner abilities. These are just different like hacking abilities and stuff you'll be able to unlock. And to start off the list, we have Short Circuit, which overloads the opponent's cyberware and causes damage through the short circuit. We have Overheating. This is the more powerful attack, not only overloads the enemy cyberware, but sets it on fire, causing damage over time. We have SOS Signal, which sends out a fake distant squad member's emergency call, calling the victim to move and search the area. This is probably for the more stealthy approach. We have Suicide, which puts the target in cyberpsychosis, killing them with their own weapon. We have Optics Restart, which resets the target's eye implants so that the restarting of the cyberware triggers temporary blindness. Weapon Malfunction, impairs the functioning of the opposing weapon or even causes the weapon to need to be replaced. So those are definitely some really cool sounding abilities. Sounds like there's going to be tons and tons of different builds out there, and this isn't even all of the perks. There's still tons of perks that we have to find out more information about, and after hearing some of these abilities, I'm just super excited. So up next, we found out some of the different map markers. These are just different things that pop up when you're looking at your map. We have V's Apartment, Main Quest, Side Quest, Gun for Hire, Theft Agent Saboteur, SOS, Mercenary Wanted, Special Delivery, Traveling Dealer, Convoy, Fixer, Client, Scanner Hustles, Ongoing Attacks, Suspected Organized Crime, Unauthorized Access, Reported Crime, Cyber Psycho Cited, Smuggling Activity, Close, Ripper Doc, Netrunner, Techie, Gun Shop, Melee Trainer, Food Stall, Bar, Prostitute, Junk Shop, and Lockers. So these are just some of the things that are going to pop up on your map. and it seems like there's a lot to do. Some of this stuff is obviously tied to the main quest, and then a lot of this is just like side things, stores, side missions, random events occurring, and it just looks like there's going to be just tons and tons of different activities, and I cannot wait to check out every single one of them. So next up, we found out that different items have different rarity levels. There are 5 quality levels. We have ordinary, unusual, rare, epic, legendary, and iconic. So I'm assuming iconic is the top tier that you can get, which makes me wonder how that combines with that R&D perk. If you can level things up to legendary, I wonder if you can level things up to iconic. I'm assuming iconic is just the top tier, best of the best items that you can find in the entire map, probably obtained from like side quests and main stories. These are probably very unique items that you just can't find anywhere else. So I'm willing to bet that you can't upgrade your items past legendary. Then up next, we find out a little bit more about the Cyberware Slots. These are just different parts of your body where you can attach different types of cyberware. We have 3 brain slots: eyes, cardiovascular system, immune system, peripheral nervous system, skin, operating system, and then skeletal system. 1 hand, 1 arm, 1 leg on both sides. So I don't know if this is a complete list yet. It seems like it would be pretty complete. I mean, they pretty much cover the entire body here. And then obviously there's going to be a number of different cyberware that you can attach depending on the body part. But this just gives you an idea of like where you can expect to see different cyberware. And then finally, we got some different cyberware types. So these different cyberware options are going to attach to the different places that were mentioned previously. We have Mantis Blades, which is one of my personal favorites, probably the most famous cyberware in the game. The mighty blades protrude from V's forearm and several fragments are available. We have Blood Pump installed in the cardiovascular system slot. It activates at a certain point in time and improves healing. Micro Rotors, passive cyberware in the nervous system that improves movement speed and precision. Reflex Tuners are triggered cyberware that activate slow motion as soon as your health falls below a critical value. Gorilla Hands, logically installed in the hands and vastly improves your strength and melee strength. There is also several fragments here for this. Mono Wire, the cyberware that houses a fiber optic lasso in your arm that you can use to easily slice opponents in slices. The quick hack function via the Mono Wire is probably one of the fragments. We have the Kerensnikov. Says we encountered this cyberware in Cyberpunk 2077 as a booster spray, but it also exists in an implant for your nervous system. The trigger activates a slow motion effect as soon as you have successfully avoided an enemy attack. And then we have Sin Lungs, artificial lungs that are installed in the cardiovascular system and improve the regeneration of your endurance. So this is quite a bit of new information. A lot of these abilities look and sound really, really cool, but do keep in mind, like I said, this is not all of the abilities. There's still probably going to be a lot more perks and a lot more cyberware that we will see when the game is finally released. I would imagine as you progress in the game, you'll probably have access to more high-tech different types of cyberware. But based off of these abilities, I'm super stoked. I'm excited to try out every single one of them. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Let me know which of these abilities you guys are most excited to use, or maybe you're just not excited at all. Either way, let me know what you guys think. And then the final bit of information that I have for you guys today is this group of images. Now these images come from a guidebook that popped up on eBay just a couple of days ago. I think they're South Korean. I may be wrong about that, I'm not quite sure. But these do provide us a little bit more information. We get a slight little glimpse of some of the map. We have an image of some of the different beaches. We have some character bios, just some different advertisements and stuff. And then down in the bottom right, we have pictures of some of the different weapons and their manufacturers and stuff. Just a bunch of logos and just cool tidbits of extra information. And then as we get closer to the game's release, we'll probably have more information about this. We'll probably get the guidebook available in English as well, which I'm probably going to end up getting that guidebook. I don't normally get guidebooks for video games, but this one seems like it's just going to be jam-packed with extra lore and just extra tidbits of information that I'm actually interested in. Normally guidebooks just seem like a cash grab and they don't really provide you with any extra information, and I can already tell just based off of how much content is going to be in this game that the guidebook might actually help with your experience playing the game. So I think those images are pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that bell for notifications, that way you guys don't miss out on any new Cyberpunk information. Be sure to join the channel's Discord and to follow me on Twitch at SwanyPlaysGames Live. And that is going to do it for this news update, guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video.